Hernandez and Mike Gaffney. Please enjoy the show.
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's up? I just tried calling you, then I hung up and tried again.
Do you need me to use my headset again?
Nah, I don't hear myself anymore.
Oh, good.
I mean, currently I don't.
Okay. All right. What? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know?
I don't.
I just heard myself. But whatever. We'll just go with it. You know? I sometimes hear what I said, like, right after I said it, like, through your fucking speakers.
All right, so it comes... I don't know how it's doing that, though. I guess it's going through the speakers into the microphone over here?
Probably.
There's no way to get around that, probably.
I mean, I don't hear it all the time. Like, I don't currently hear it right now.
Okay.
Sometimes. Like, just then.
I'm going to go get my headset.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
Okay, Mike's leaving now. And he's going to get his headset. I don't know why he doesn't have the headset ready every time. We've only been podcasting. I mean, between his old podcast, my old podcast, this podcast, we've been doing it for like 3 years now. You would think he would like headsets on his head. He was on a podcast even before that where he had headsets.
And I never wore them because I don't like them.
Why?
Hello?
Yeah. Hold on a second.
All right. Now, last time
wait. I'm recording now. I had to stop to answer the phone. Okay, so what were you saying?
The last time we tried to do a headset, not the last podcast, where the last time I tried to plug my headset into my computer, it didn't, you couldn't hear me. It was fucking everything up. But it seems like right now, I can hear you through my headset and you hear me through the microphone.
Yes.
All right, so then we're good.
We're good, man.
That's why I never tried.
That's all you need, buds.
I tried this before and it didn't work.
Okay, well, you say you didn't like them.
No, I don't like them. However,
you don't like earbuds?
No, I don't like things in my. I just don't.
How do you listen to music?
I don't listen to music.
No?
Not really.
Not with earbuds?
Not with any buds.
So you just sit there with your thoughts?
Exactly.
Ugh. That's awful.
I have headsets when I go to the gym. When I'm on an airplane, I'll use a headset or earbuds, but I'm not a big fan.
So you don't walk, like if you're walking, you don't listen to music?
No, not at all.
See, I do that.
Yeah, because you don't like your thoughts.
No, I like them. So it gives me good thoughts.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It get, good memories.
Oh, also, I don't walk a lot, so let's get that.
You don't walk in New York City a lot?
A block? You know where I park close, man. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah, it was a nice night in the city last night.
Yeah, it was nice. I don't mind walking that. But
I was gonna walk a 10-minute walk to another show last night, but I decided to drive half of it and make it a 5-minute walk. Because I didn't think the walk back was going to be as fun.
It wasn't. And it's not.
If the walk back was just to my car and to go home, it would have been fine. But if I had to walk 10 minutes back to my car to go then meet you like I did, I would have never met you.
Right.
It would have been 5 minutes too much out of my life.
That 5 minutes would have made you think too much that you wanted to go home. It would have gave you too much time to think about how you didn't want to do this.
I was on the verge of going home last night once Panchitos didn't have coffee. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here?
I didn't want to.
It just doesn't. No, there's no vibe to that place.
None.
I would have preferred to go to the Cellar with a limited menu. They still have to have hummus for you.
That's all they had, but I needed some chicken. I didn't eat.
You need
beef
burgers.
Food.
You need burgers.
They didn't have that shit. They have little
burgers.
Nothing. The kitchen's shut down.
What is it, hummus and air? That's it.
Yeah, it's a traditional Middle Eastern menu. Hummus and air.
What do they have?
They have like turkey subs. I think they have like
turkey subs. That's healthy.
Yeah, I didn't want that.
They're healthy.
I don't want a turkey sub at a place. I want a fucking meal, chicken, hot, something hot.
Yeah, tell me heat the turkey sub up. Throw that shit in the microwave.
That was We're done. We're over here now.
We're over here now. No more Panchitos.
Yeah, I'm done with that place.
Yeah.
I had my fault.
I would have rather stood outside the creperie.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have just stood. You would have ate.
Fucking A right, I would have ate. Crepes. That's that. That's the end of the podcast, everybody.
Did we welcome anybody to the All in the Heads?
welcome everybody to All in Our Heads, but they've already heard the opening. I feel like we do that.
You're right.
I feel like we do that out of habit.
You're right.
I mean, I could say hello, everybody, welcome. I don't have to tell them where they're at.
Yeah, because they just
my wife already did that with her voiceover.
Yeah, you're right. For guys, we don't think about it because we're doing this.
I owe her royalties for that. She's like, you owe me some money.
Okay. I'll help sign that check.
Yeah. Do you still have checks?
Mm-hmm.
I don't use checks. I've been doing online banking for so many years. I have an old, I went to go pay stuff at my town for for my variance. I had to pay some I don't know what fucking fee, and they're like, "Do you have a check?" I'm like, "Nah."
Right.
Do you take card? No, we don't take card. Cash or check? I go, "Who uses checks?" So I had to dig up my old checkbook. Dude, it was from when I lived in South River. Is the address on there? So let's see. This house, the house. It's like 6 or 7 residences ago since I've used checks.
I have them. I mean, do I use them regularly? No, I've sent out because I'll pay Tom with a check. I'll pay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's not much I don't need checks for. Tom is probably the only person I pay with a check.
Then I went with cash one day. They needed like $500 from me. I just go, I'm not digging up my checkbook again. And plus, I hate waiting for checks to clear. Like you give someone a paper check.
Yes.
And then they take forever.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. So I go there with a wad of cash. They're like, oh, you're paying cash? I go, yeah, you said cash or check. They're like, well, we prefer check. I'm like, but you do. Can I just, why every time I come here you fuck with me?
But as a parent, I need check because school, like everything at school is like, checks. So you need them for that. So I've used checks a lot for my kids in school, but this is my son's last year, so this will be done. I won't need checks except to pay Tom.
Okay. I want to get rid of them. I really just want them to. I don't want to carry cards around. I just want like some supercomputer that can fucking read my retina, and I just pay for shit like on site. Like, look at this. Okay, stare into this ball for a moment.
It's almost there. It's on your phone. What the fuck? You don't need your cards.
No, it's.
Put everything on your phone. Everything's on the phone already. You just didn't do that.
But what? Like credit cards on my phone?
All your stuff on your phone.
I don't want to put it on my phone.
Why not?
Because if my phone dies, then I got no fucking.
What if your eyeball dies?
Nah, that ain't gonna die. No, it happened because I used the New Jersey Transit app, and one night I'm in the city, didn't have any charging shit, and I'm at 2% at New Jersey Transit train, just waiting for this motherfucker to click his tickets.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And I ran to Oliver Stone. I was walking past Penn Station, and Oliver Stone. I was like, "Hey, it's Oliver Stone." He waved at me. I normally would have got a picture with him, but I had 2 fucking %.
Couldn't do it.
No, man, I couldn't risk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
2%. That's gonna.
So that story didn't really happen.
Oh, it happened.
When was this?
She saw.
When was this?
I don't know. A month or so ago.
You saw Oliver Stone?
Oliver Stone was walking. He walked into Penn Station.
And Ritu wouldn't take a picture for you?
Her battery was dead, too. She has the same app. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not like I got him ready and said, oh, like...
Sorry.
There wasn't enough time for me to go, hey, Ritu, can I take... Like, he was walking. I would have been like, hey, Oliver Stone, can I get a quick pic? Then if I'm fumbling, hey, how's your battery life? He would have been like, I'm out of here. I can't be. It was too much going on to.
Yeah.
Like I had to be ready to rock.
No, yeah.
She didn't recognize him because who would recognize directors?
Oliver Stone?
She didn't know him.
Yeah, you know why? She doesn't watch anything. Sorry, if you bring up any movie.
Where would she see Oliver Stone?
How the fuck you not know Oliver Stone?
Well, if you're not a movie buff, you wouldn't know a director's face. It's not like he's an actor.
It's not like, the guy who directed fucking, Goonies.
I know.
It's Oliver Stone.
I know. Listen, I get it. I recognized him. And he waved at me.
He waved at me.
Well, he had to. I said hello. I mean, it's not
you
like
yelled his
special.
name.
Well,
he might have been waving you off. Like, all right, get out of here, man. Like, either way, it works for you.
Or he's Oliver Stone's doppelganger.
Yeah.
But he had a nice scarf on. It was definitely Oliver Stone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Had to be.
The scarf confirmed it.
Well, Ritu goes, wouldn't he be riding around in a limo? I'm like, no. He's like,
what the fuck?
He lives in New York. Of course he'll use public transportation. Like, they like to be regular people. He's not like the king.
Yeah. That's what, I mean, sorry, Ritu's like typical Jersey housewife. Don't they just all celebrities just drive around in limos and wear diamonds all day? Like, no, they're just, sometimes they go to fucking Whole Foods and have to buy milk.
Yeah. That's that.
You froze up a little bit right there. Did you notice?
What?
I said on my end you froze up a little bit.
I'm all good over here on my end.
All right, cool.
So that's my Oliver Stone story.
That was riveting.
Hey, you know what I mean? I save it for the cast. I save it for the cast. I mean, you know.
Well, did you watch Larry David's Center Stage?
That was a long time ago, right?
Yeah, but I just saw a clip of it when he told that story about quitting Saturday Night Live.
No, tell it again.
Well, he told a story. He's like, he could never get any sketches. None of his shit would go on. He would never get anything passed.
Okay.
So he was showing someone a sketch, and they were like, no, we're not going to use it. And he thought they were going to use it, and all week they looked like they were going to use it, and it didn't. And on Friday, he fucking snapped. And he's like, this is bullshit. I quit. I'm done.
Yeah.
And he walked home, and he goes, in the walk home, I kind of started to think of how much money I just gave up. He goes, it could pay for like a year and a half of my salary. I just gave up.
Yes, now I remember.
And then he goes to his neighbor and told his neighbor. His neighbor's like, what? And his neighbor's Kramer, the guy that got the character Kramer. So he's like, well, just go in Monday. Like nothing happened.
Yeah, they did an episode of that on Seinfeld.
Huh?
They did an episode of that.
Yeah, with George.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just walked. He goes, I went back in. He goes, and everyone heard it. And he just went back and sat at the table on Monday, and no one said anything. Just
yeah. See, when you're a genius writer, you can get away with shit like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. At first, it's like, oh, he quit, and it's like, I was just mad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you said that right now to your boss, I quit, he'd be like, all right, cool. Can you get us some? Good. There's salary cut. I knew we would save some budgets.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, they'd need me here.
I'm sure they need you, but they'll figure it out.
Everyone's replaceable.
Yes. Not Larry David.
I used to see friends like that all the time with their jobs. Be like, that place can't fucking run without me. They fucking need me. And then like 3 weeks later, like, dude, I'm fucking got fired. I don't know what to do, man. I'm like, I thought they couldn't get along without you. What happened to Cocky Man? I saw you can't get it. With your cockiness, you should be able to find a job easy, right? I'm on unemployment for a year. I know. Seems like everyone can live without you, apparently. Really, the tables have turned since this arrogant motherfucker I had coffee with last week, huh? Or last year, for that fact. It's nothing like watching someone get humbled. I hate seeing bad fortune, but like when you see someone get humbled, you're like, oh, yeah. Good. Good, you cocky cocksucker.
Oh.
That's like I was going to post some. I still may post it, but, I don't like to post like shitting on comedy too much,
Yeah, right.
Like, but like I wanted to post something where it says, I believe comedy is a craft, but when a comedian refers to it as their craft, when talking to me, I wish my craft was murder. like shut up. There's nothing more douchey when it was like, because I'm, working on my craft.
Yeah. Or like, I believe comedy is art and a craft, but when they say it about themselves.
Like I heard the comic one time talking to like an audience member, like, I'm working my craft, and I'm like, what? Just take the picture and let the fucking people go. Fucking do your craft.
Yeah, it's like, what are we fucking Shakespearean?
Oh, I just wanted to like smack him in the back of the head, like, shut up.
And it is a craft, but don't say it.
It's like, yes, it is, but nobody says that.
No, nobody who's working it says it. No real craft workers are going, it's my craft.
It's my craft.
You're talking about posting something. You saw that. I took that video down. Well, yesterday I posted a video of a dude nodding.
Uh-huh.
And it just was funny because he was sitting on one of those, those building, like in the city, those like water, almost like those water outputs that are like in front of every building. like those big pipes that come out. So he was sitting on that, and his body perfectly folded in half, and it just amazed me that his body can perfectly fold in half while he was apparently awake, but then fell asleep. So I videoed that and I commentated on the video. You saw it, but I put it up, and the people on Facebook making fucking life unhappy and fucking miserable and not fun. The fun ruiners of Facebook have arrived. And I put it up. Clearly, I'm joking. Clearly, this video is joking about the guy nodding out. I'm commentating on his nodding. It's funny. It is not. There's nowhere in my video do I seem like I'm a sad fucking reporter reporting sad heroin guy. No, I'm reporting this is kind of funny how he can nod out like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm reporting. People coming on, man, can't forget where we came from. That's sad. You know, that's someone's kid right there. Hope it's not my kid. We got to pray for him. No, you don't have to. You can pray for him without coming on my fucking Facebook and doing it.
Right.
If you really fucking wanted to pray for him, you would just pray for him. You wouldn't have to say it on Facebook.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to say, you know, hey, man, got to remember where we came from. No, you have to. That right there, that's like if I was showing a video of a guy nodding and was like, oh, man, I'm so sad for him. I remember where I was. Now you can come in with that, pray for him. Oh, my God, I remember being there. But I'm clearly a comedian. You're serious, sensitive, fucking, we need to look at this a different way. Comments pissing me off. So I just fucking deleted the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not fun.
No, everyone's so sensitive. Especially recovery people are ultra sensitive.
They're so sensitive. If there's
I feel now I'm not blanketing every recovery person. So if you're a person in recovery, chill.
I will.
You know what I mean? It's like it don't make you like more spiritual or more connected by like being more sensitive to things.
Right.
Like you can laugh at things.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You could see the humor in what Mike was doing.
And I will say this. I would believe that 90% of the people who commented these fucking, God, to each, whatever, all this horse shit mumbo jumbo that they heard regurgitated for the past 10 years they've been in recovery. I guarantee you all the people, I would say 90% of them never did heroin and never nodded like that in the street. Now, the 3 or 4 friends of mine who I know nodded and were homeless laughed. Right. You know why? Because they can laugh at themselves. Yes. Let me tell you something. I was a dirtbag piece of shit crackhead. I used to crawl on the floor and rob my father and mother for money.
This is the opening of his bio, people. He's just reading.
If someone videotaped that and showed me, I would laugh.
Yeah.
If someone said, here you are crawling around for a hit, I would be like, oh my God, look at me. I wouldn't be like, so sad. We should be praying for me because I'm so sad. Shut the fuck up. You can't own anything. You did dirtbag. You did heroin. You nod. That's something you have to own. It's not a sadness. It's what you did, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fucking just own it. Laugh at it. What a fuck up I was. You can't laugh at that. I'm not laughing at the guy being on heroin. I'm laughing at how his body was able to fold in half and then pop right back up. That's what I was laughing at. And every dope fiend who's nodded like that laughs at it.
Yeah.
It was so frustrating that they would, if I see you put a video up or a status up and I see it's clearly serious, it's like the dickheads when you put something serious, like, love my wife, I'm so grateful she's in my life. Say you put that. And then I come up with, I don't know how she puts up with you. What a fucking, no, not this status. That isn't the status for the jokes.
Right.
So if I put a status up that's joking, this isn't the status of the fucking let's be sympathetic to the world. No! Do that on somebody else's. There's a whole bunch of fucking groups in Facebook you can put that on.
Right.
And people will be liking it and commenting on it and spewing chapters. You can do that all day somewhere else, you fuck nuts. Not on my Facebook. Go away.
Yeah. I posted a picture of Cody the other day at the beach, and I said on the tip of Sandy Hook, and this dude's like, hashtag just the tip. I'm like, you gotta make my nice cute dog picture like perverted.
Right.
And he's in recovery.
Shocker.
I like him, but it's like, dude, don't.
I put up pictures, like that one time I put a picture of my grandmother, like a picture of my grandmother and grandfather, like Throwback Thursdays. Mm-hmm. both with pictures like me as babies. And then someone put up a picture of like some old Russian lady in the threads, like, here's my grandmother. It was like, I don't, like, it was like just like a internet picture. I'm like, and like she was giving a finger, like an old lady giving a finger. I'm like, why on this are you doing that?
Yeah.
Like, there's some people just are fucking retarded, man. They have no social cues at all. They have no sense of social interaction with people. They're fucking retards.
I had something this morning like that. I posted the booker for my show this weekend gave me a flyer. So I uploaded it. Said, come see me in Hackettstown, New Jersey.
Here we go.
Saturday. So then James puts, it's right where you belong. And I didn't get it at first. He goes, hack. Like called me a hack. Then I deleted it. And I said, I deleted that comment. He's like, why? I thought we could bust balls or like that. I'm like, well, because I'm trying to get people to my show.
Yeah.
I don't need that on that. I'm trying to get, you guys aren't coming to my show.
Yeah.
So I don't need you. Like, I'm trying to reach people that aren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need you to call me a hack. He goes, but James, I know that our circle knows who you are, but the people I'm trying to get to my show don't know our relationship or who you are.
Right. And aside
so if you're
from
calling
that,
me a hack, I might listen. Yes, if we're out and you call me a hack, I can take the ball busting.
right.
But like, I'm trying to promote this show for this new booker who hasn't used me yet, and this guy James is calling me a hack.
Right. Now, granted, most of the people might be able to see it as a joke. Okay, fine. I'll play along. However, in that post, I am trying to promote a show. I need the thread to stay on point with the fucking show. I don't need it to go derailed on you hack. I don't need to derail the post. It has a purpose to that post. Now, if I said trying to write material, I don't know what I'm going to do, and you want to come in and say, well, you're a hack. We can fuck there all day long.
Right.
But this is an actual post that has a purpose. It's driven by something. It's driven by the poster. It's driven by the purpose. I want people to come to the show. If you are not going to add to that purpose, the fuck out of the post.
Yeah, he goes, well, you fuck with me all the time. I'm like, no, I know, but I said, all right. I go, listen, I'll give it to you. I was probably too sensitive this morning. I definitely have seasonal depression today.
Yeah.
I get it.
Right.
But I do have a point. I don't want to be, this is an ad for a place I've never played, for a guy I've never performed for, who doesn't know who you are.
Right. Yeah, and I'm not saying that to James, like what I just said, that rant about James get out of the post, because very rarely does he fuck with, like, derail something of mine.
I get it. I love him. I think it was fine, but I just...
in general, people on Facebook don't really pay attention to the course of action which some statuses are going for. Yeah. I'm looking for it to go this way. If you come on my ship and try to steer it, I will delete your comment. I don't need my shit. It's my world. I believe in freedom of speech, but not on my Facebook wall.
Yeah.
You don't get to do it on my wall. You don't get to fuck around. I am in control of where it goes. Now, if I put something up there like, I'm alone, single, and missing my girl, whatever. If I'm doing something like that, and my friends will be like, shut up, faggot, get some tissues. I play along the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I deleted a post today, a joke I wrote, because people were taking it wrong.
The depression one?
The depression one. People were taking it wrong, so I'm like, I don't want to go convince people that I don't want to kill myself. Oh, Mike froze. I lost Mike.
You froze.
Oh, I hear you. Now
you're frozen. You were froze.
Yeah, that must be on your end.
You good?
I can hear you.
Could you hear me the whole time I said you were frozen?
Just the one time.
Huh?
You're frozen.
I'm frozen?
Oh, now you're back.
Now, before, when I said you were frozen, you could hear me that whole time?
I heard you one time. How many times did you say it?
I kept saying it. Did you see me moving? Was I moving?
No, you froze.
So we were both frozen.
For a little bit.
No,
now we're back.
Okay. That's what we do things here. We freeze and then we talk about freezing, which is pretty much like doing the freeze twice.
Yep.
The freeze stops the momentum, and then us talking about the freeze stops the momentum.
Yeah. So I deleted the depression joke, which I thought was funny.
It was.
And but people were doing the like instead of liking it, they were doing the crying eyes. And I'm like, all right. All right.
You know why? You know what I realized, and this is and I don't know who did it and who the people are, I just know them in general. People put real Like on their Facebook, they put real struggles. They put real stuff.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we joke all the time. Like I put a joke up the other day. Online dating tip. Always bring a 4-foot ladder to all your first dates. This way you can see what climb to the top and look down and see what she looks like from all her aerial
yeah,
photos,
I like that.
Right? And people laugh, and then somebody like email me. A couple people email me. One girl emailed me, it was sweet, but somebody else was like, "Oh, you're really single, man? You're doing the online dating thing?" I'm like, "Oh my God, that's go away." I put up something like, I'll put up something like, "Hey, I can't believe how, confident my swiping is. I swipe right on girls I definitely should be swiping left on because who do I think I am?" Like a joke like that.
Yeah.
"Oh, you're a good looking guy. You shouldn't even be online dating. I'm surprised." No. Don't need this. I know most of you people are putting up statuses in a cry for help. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking. What is that when you say something but you don't want to be? What is that? We always use the word. I can't.
Passive aggressive?
Yeah, I'm not passive aggressively trying to get a point across. Like, I just know that some days, like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, they know who they are.
Like, it's you. So I realize as you're saying that, people are going sad because someone, most of them, put on their fucking wall, really depressed today, and they mean it.
Yeah, I partly mean it too, but I'm trying to make a
but you're
joke out of it.
making it light of it.
I mean, if anyone's known me for 41, however long you know me, if we've ever had any conversation together, you know that I'm on the cusp all the time.
Right. I would just think that that was a cut and paste from a week ago. I wouldn't even think that you originally wrote that. I would think, okay, that's how he felt yesterday and the day before that.
Exactly. But then, like, I always got to think sometimes my aunt, "Are you okay, Joey? Call me anytime." I'm like,
yeah.
Fucking comedian. I guess it's good because if I ever did really need help, to be like, you motherfucking kidding.
Yeah.
I want to blow my head off. This fucking silly goose. It must be alternative comedy. I don't even see the punchline, but he's got to be kidding. What did he put? "I'm about to blow my face off." I don't really see the punch in there, but it's Joey. Joey's doing Joey over there.
Classic Joey doing Joey.
I'm going to do the emoticon with the fucking tears coming out, laughing. Fucking laughing. Makes you feel good. Can't comment. He hates that shit. Please help me. Please help me. Please help me, people. Fucking Joe. These damn jokes.
I'm not biting this time, Joe.
He's on another level. He's on another level with his craft. He's so crafty.
Look at him craft his craft.
He's crafting his craft right there. He told me I shouldn't take anything seriously.
And I'm not gonna.
It says, "Mayday, Mayday." Gun in mouth. He's live on Facebook with the gun in his mouth. This guy, he's giving us live entertainment. I can't believe it. He's going to have... Whoa. Joe, you there?
Refresh the screen. Refresh it.
He's probably going to pop up and... Joey, craft Joey. I hope you're working on your craft over there, buddy. I really hope you... I'm starting to feel like you're not too crafty.
There's some EMS workers working on their craft.
Oh, wow. He's got a whole cast and everything. He was really... That's a pretty big budget for Joey. Budgets. Look at that. Oh, my God.
Yellow tape? They're using yellow tape. Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of fake blood, Joey boy.
Kerry's going to be so angry with all that blood.
Oh, my God. Kerry's crying in the background.
Kerry's got her involved.
Oh,
she's so
God.
shy.
Kerry's even... she is very camera shy.
And she never works on her craft.
No, I had no... She must be secretly crafty. Joe must have been sending her to night acting school. She is bawling her eyes out. Oh, my God. Cody's just... got his paws in his hand. His head in his paws. Just, oh, my God. I'm going to hit the like button. Fuck it, man. Joey's fucking comedian. He's going to pull this one through. He's going to wrap it up. Fucking Joe.
Fucking Joe. Crafty Joe.
Crafty comedian doing his crafty stuff with his craft.
Yeah. So, yeah. I realize I get aggravated and I just delete shit, just like you just deleted that comment. But I also realize on the other end that not with my video. I mean, like I was talking to Frank, and Frank's like, you got to realize people, you know, I get it. But I also, they have to realize if they put stupid ass shit on my comment or on my post, it opens the door for me to go, wow, man, you guys have sticks up your ass. Now, if I post a video and I know and someone's affected by it and they're like, wow, that was really sad, but they don't say it on my wall, I'm not going to bust their balls. But you put it on my wall on a thing that's clearly made for a joke. Yeah. Now you open yourself up to me going, wow, sense of humor, people, please.
Yeah.
And then one guy, and I said, you know what? Once again, Facebook has ruined my fun. And then someone asked me why, and I told them, I said, all these comments about, like, you know, sad, not my kid, if it was my kid, like, who gives? That's someone's son right there. Like, yeah, I'm sure it is. How about this, you dumb, self-centered motherfuckers? How about just because you chose to stay clean and you feel that drugs and alcohol are destructing your life, maybe, just maybe, that guy's all right with it.
Yeah. No, they never think that.
They never think that. They think now that we've stopped using drugs, we are clean and sober. This is really the way you should be living, clean and sober. Everyone who's doing drugs and alcohol who's having a problem should be clean and sober. They all want to be. They all want to be clean and sober. No, not everybody does, you fucking hump. Not everybody does.
I'm one catastrophe away from wanting that for myself.
Exactly.
I'll be like, listen, I don't know if I can take much more pain in life. If anything major happens, I'm going to have to be nodding on a fucking water pipe in Manhattan.
Exactly. That guy will let you come by.
Yeah.
You
like look at someone like that, you're like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but there's no stress really here.
Yeah.
Nobody's needing nothing from him.
Yeah. No one blowing his phone up.
It's like one of the benefits of being a loser. It's like this. It's very relaxing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one's turning to you for anything.
No one's turning to you for nothing. You ain't got to worry about. It's like less worry. You used to worry about one thing, yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a nice little easy life.
Yeah, it's called self-centered in the recovery world. In his world, it's called easy.
Yeah. It's called living the dream.
Yeah, exactly.
Very crafty. You know how hard it is to find quality veins? Very I mean, I don't know about your craft.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it was just aggravating. So, I hid the video. I made it private for me only. It's there, and I'm just waiting. I might just go delete everyone's sad comments and put it back up. And, like, maybe the people who will come back on and be like, hey, where's my comment that I was talking about being self-righteous and talking about how we have to remember where we came from, and God forbid there but the grace of God goes, blah, 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 blah. Like, what makes you think we're in a meeting right now? The fuck out of here.
You should do what I do to people like that. I'll engage them and then go back and forth with them. Then I delete my comments. It looks like they're yelling. They're just run on lunatics to everybody else.
Because I don't want anybody else. I don't want to engage people like that.
No, but it's funny though when you read it, when you go back.
Oh yeah.
It's like, yeah, you'd be like, yeah, well, maybe it's none of your business what I post. You'd be like, oh yeah, but and it just looks like they're just
yelling at themselves.
Like they're arguing with themselves. Oh yeah. And another thing.
Yeah,
I did it to people. It was great. It was like 20 things. It just looks like you're a lunatic. It's my little. It's what Joe does for fun at home when he's bored.
Yeah, and I don't want to be an asshole. I want people to have fun. I mean, but I want people to feel the way they feel. I want everyone to be able to think and feel the way they feel. But I'm not on their Facebook or in their life telling them how they need to feel about a certain situation.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Nah, I definitely don't. I hate that.
Yeah?
I hate that in life. Don't tell anybody how to feel.
No.
You know what I mean?
Like if I was walking down the street with those humps, and I was like, oh my God, look at this guy bending over like he must be. I said, is it yoga or heroin? That was the joke of it.
Yeah.
And then if they're like, it's so sad. Thank God it's not me. Yeah, I guess. Oh, do we start the meeting? I don't know. Did somebody do a serenity prayer? Should I do a reading first? Are we passing a basket? Shut the fuck up and live in the world. It's not in a basement of a church every day.
Yeah.
God, I'm so glad I don't. I'm just.
It's so weird because I thought about going back to meetings just because I'm a little mental.
Yeah.
but then I'm like, maybe I'll just try therapy.
Right.
It was I was listening to Opie and Jimmy today, and Doug Stanhope was on it talking about when he was going to AA when he was a kid because his mother was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
And that's what got him into comedy.
Oh,
because
really?
he was watching people hold a room by like,
Right.
He goes, they were all entertainers trying to one up each other in a circle.
Right.
And he goes, they even tour. It's like, oh, Indian Jim's speaking. He's great. And I go, yeah, that's what turned me off of recovery. Like the performance of it.
Yeah.
Where it became, like what I loved about recovery when I first got in was like my first home group was this small group and it was like about 12 of us. It was just like honest sharing.
Yeah.
Just like really honest about what you're going through. And you felt like, wow, this, but then it turned into this like, as you start getting more into recovery, people like speaking in isms and and like they're performing. It's like there's no honesty in it no more.
Right.
And I'm like,
Yeah, absolutely.
And it just turned me off. And like anytime I do try to go back to a meeting, you'll like, unless I'm hearing a newcomer speak, that's the only honesty I get is like a new person. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Like, I
that
believe.
sucks.
I was talking the other day. I was actually thinking about it. Like, look, the program was great for me when I first decided that I didn't want to use it anymore. Here's the thing. Everyone has to decide. They even put it in the reading. The only requirement for membership is the desire to stop using. They had to put that in there because that's the truth. You can come here all day long. It doesn't work by magic. You have to want to not use drugs, right? So that has to happen before you come to the program, right? Yeah. So the want and desire to stay clean, I could have had that and went on about my life and not used again because I had it. Yeah. I had a desire. However, the program gave me something to do because I was young. I was like almost 24. I had nobody in my life. Everybody who was in my life was, a crackhead. You know what I mean? I had nowhere to go. So I had nothing to do. So I would have been sitting in my room alone.
Yeah.
So going to meetings got me out. I got to hear people who sound like they struggled at one point and now they're happy. I believed it. You know what I mean? And I just went with it. And it was a great place for me to go and get like my life together. Like a little bit of like, it gave me a life.
Yeah.
But what I did was I took the tools and the learning how to be a human and I applied it to the world, not to meetings and being on a panel and being in this commitment and that commitment. That's the only thing that I'm using the tools for. I use the tools to become a member of life.
Yeah.
And so anybody who will come to me and go, yo, man, I'm struggling with drugs. I'll be like, yo, go to NA. It'll definitely give you a plan B. It'll give you something to do to keep you busy.
Yep.
Absolutely. However, I no longer am on board with the performances, with people posting, speaking tonight, come and support. The fuck out of here. Just go speak, give your message, and shut up. Where's your humility at? Where it started turning me, when I was on the convention committee years ago, about 15 years ago, I'm on the convention committee, and I think I was the vice chair. And our programming person we were putting a convention together, and she's like, we got this guy, and I forget who he was, some gay guy from Manhattan. Everyone knew him. He was like, he's going to be our spiritual speaker. And I'm like, I don't know people's names, man. I go to a meeting, I hear someone talk, I don't give a fuck what your resume is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These guys all have a speaking resume. So she said his name, and all those people who give a fuck about that, like, oh, he's going to speak? Oh, and she's like, yeah. Now, we were doing it in Woodbridge, remember the Sheridan?
Yeah.
No, what is it, off of Route 9?
Hilton.
To Hilton. We were doing it there. East Brunswick Hilton, right? New Brunswick, whatever it is. New Brunswick, right?
East Brunswick.
Hilton. And he was from Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he's going to do the spiritual breakfast, but he wants to know, will we give him a room for 2 nights? Mm-hmm. Right? Put him up for 2 nights. And he wants to come the day before, so will we give him his dinner, the buffet for free, and the breakfast for free that he's speaking at? I'm like, well, he obviously can get the breakfast for free. We're not going to make a guy pay to come and speak.
Right.
Obviously, we'll give him that for free. But he wants to be here the night before for dinner and get a room for the night. That's what his requirements are to come speak. then he really is not trying to give a message. He don't give a fuck about giving a message. He wants to come and do a convention for free.
Yeah.
And he lives in Manhattan. So let him drive his ass an hour on Sunday to the breakfast if he can't stay for the night.
Right.
That's what you do. So I voted not to have him. I voted not to give him anything, and he didn't take it. He didn't take it. He lived in Manhattan and wouldn't come and speak at the spiritual breakfast because we wouldn't give him the dinner and the night room before.
That's a piece of shit.
That's a piece of shit. And then she was, I think it was the year before that, they were like, there's a guy, we want to bring him in. He lives in Texas. We got to pay for flights. And I'm like, why are we going to Texas for a speaker again? And they're like, he's really good message. I'm like, the message is the same.
Yeah.
We don't need a guy from Texas just because he knows how to say it. The message. Get a guy who lives here. The message is the same. Mm-hmm. What are you trying to put a bigger value on a way the guy has his book puffed out with 900 fucking tabs in it? Everything's highlighted. That's a better speaker because he's going to go through the book and show you where he found it?
Mm-hmm.
You know this book was written in the 60s by crackheads and heroin addicts, right? Look at you. You're thumbing through it like it's the Holy Grail.
Yeah, that's why it's like I have a guilt of like not going, but then like I don't relate on a certain level anymore with them. That's why I may try therapy. I'm really considering it now. I'm having a hard time making the leap to trying therapy. I definitely need something.
Right.
I definitely need, I don't know, at this stage in my life, I just need something. Like I'm like I feel like I was where you were at like 3 or 4 years ago where you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like on a fucking wheel. Like where's my goals? Like I don't even know.
Right.
Or maybe I'm not supposed to have. Maybe I'm just supposed to just trot along.
You know what though? I'll tell you this about therapy, and I considered it once. I didn't make a decision not to go. I just never went. I don't think it's a big deal. I think if you make an appointment and you go talk to somebody, you don't like it, you don't go back.
Yeah, that's what someone told me. No, I know. It's just, yep.
Because the truth is, how you sell yourself on going is that this is something you're trying to do for yourself. It's something healthy for your brain. So why would you not want to do something healthy for yourself?
Yeah, because I know. Listen, I think back like when I was in recovery and in college and young and like really like just doing the right thing. I was just getting shit done. And I was in a good mental space. I was just but like I really feel like I've fallen off. Where like I need to get a grip on my mental state because I feel like I'm not being all I could be. Like I'm literally some days just not getting out of bed.
Well, I can relate to that. I'm not relate to not just getting out of bed, but like relate to you're not being all you could be.
Not being all I can be. Like I'm slogging along, and I know I could be better.
Right.
But I just think I need to be I don't know, man. I don't know. I need like tools or something. Like I have like nothing to like. I just feel like I don't know how to talk myself into.
You don't have no jump off point. You're like, where can I get this going?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like it affects everything. It's like even like when I'm on stage, I'm like, I don't even want to do this act no more.
Right.
Like part of me feels like if I don't dump this act and start fresh, I'm gonna quit comedy.
Yeah.
Like I'm so like even though it works, I'm so sick of it.
Right. Yeah, but think about that. You're not far away from everybody felt that. Like Louis C.K. Remember when he did his special and he was like, I hate this fucking guy I am. I don't want to be this guy anymore.
No. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, ugh.
Maybe you just take your notebook, throw it aside for a little while, go up on stage, and just start rambling about what goes on in that fucking weird-ass head of yours. Just do it. Go into a mic and just ramble, man. Just ramble. Not looking for a laugh, and you're going to get one, because when you talk, you don't always look for a laugh, and you get them.
Yeah.
Just go up there not looking for a laugh, and I guarantee you're going to get a lot of laughs, and you're going to just get, like, just go up there and ramble, man.
Yeah.
Talk about, like you said the other day, that joke, you're like, yeah, how Justin came in, hey, I dropped this pizza, I'm going to throw it out? Or do you want it? Like, why would you come to me with that shit? But I guess that's the guy I am. Bring the shit you dropped on the floor, and you're like, yeah, I'll take it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
like that's a story you can tell without having to have a beginning, end, and a middle. Just tell the fucking story, however it comes out of your mouth, and that'll be you. Just be you.
Yeah.
You know? And that'll come out. That's when you're going to be able to reinvent yourself. I'm only saying that because I've done that a couple of times, and I'm at that point now that I want to do it again. Just want to go up and be.
Yeah, that's, yeah. I just don't want to, yeah, I just want to go up and be. Exactly. You know?
But,
I don't know, because I'm just not, like, it's weird. Like, I'm up and I'm doing okay, and I'm just not, and like, it's almost like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just like, who gives a shit? This joke's, yeah, all right, made you laugh. I don't care.
Right.
But like the other, like 2 nights, but exactly what you said. I was at Uncle Vinny's last week, 2 nights, and that's the stage I'm most comfortable on in the planet.
Right.
Because I play there so much, and I was just writing off the top of my head.
Right.
Just saying stuff, just being in the moment, and those whatever 4 minutes per night.
Right.
Were my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about the other 25 minutes.
Right.
It was like I don't even listen to that recording. I just want that 4 minutes. That excites me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're like miserable. Then I'm like do I why am I miserable? Am I miserable because not being satisfied creatively? Am I just naturally miserable? Am I miserable because I don't know what direction I'm even going with this? Is my misery even have to do with stand up? There's my misery. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's why I feel like I want to go to therapy. Like I feel like I don't even like. I feel like if somebody goes, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's wrong with me.
Yeah, I was there a few years ago, and I kind of feel like I'm sliding back somewhat towards that. But I could tell you this, like, and I know you don't. I'm not talking about God or anything like that. I'm not. But when I take 5 minutes in the morning of just meditating, and I'm not talking about talking to God. I'm not talking about praying. I'm talking about just shutting my mind off and being quiet.
Yeah.
When I do that regularly, I was talking to a girl on Saturday night. She's not a program. She's not a drug addict. Just a normal human. Mm-hmm. And she was going through some stuff a while ago. Like she had a baby, and then when the baby was born, she felt like she couldn't figure out her life. She couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. And
she felt overwhelmed. And she went back. She started meditating a few years back when she just felt scattered. And she said, I started it. And she goes, it's the best thing I ever did. And like, she's not a fucking spiritual guru. She's not a religious person at all. She's just like, I give myself 5 to 10 minutes every morning and sometimes twice a day of just dark and quiet, just sitting and relaxing. And, you know, it's just a way to get your day started. And when I do it religiously, I definitely, after about a week of doing it every day, I start to get in this groove and I feel a lot more alive. I feel alert. My brain's flowing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, you got to say, I'm willing to try anything to make myself feel better. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, like, I'm worth feeling good. I like to feel good.
Yeah, and I do feel good. Like, a lot of times I do feel, like, you know, like, I don't want, like when I say, like, I don't know what's wrong with me, like, I don't want to have to need good things to be happening to feel good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. I don't want to have to need outside forces for me to feel good. Like, it was a week or so ago, I had no gigs. 2 weeks ago, it was just kind of like a normal life, and I'm like, oh, it felt good to not have to be nowhere.
Right.
But then I'm sitting there, I'm like, the whole like the other part of like of comedy, that just like the Facebooking and the Snapchatting and the Instagramming and the emailing of veils and this, I had like this thought the other day. I'm like, I wonder if I could just not go on Facebook or nothing for like 6 months. Like, let somebody else, like, have somebody else, like, you post where I'm going to be, or I'll just, the only thing I'm going to do on the internet is put on my website,
right,
and just like try and disengage for a little bit, because I feel like almost like, I don't know, like I just feel like too engaged in it all,
right,
and I feel like it's making me miserable,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like too addicted to it.
I'm going to say you might be.
Probably. I mean, I am for sure.
It's not you, Joe Fernandez. It's like a new thing. A lot of people are.
Oh, everybody is. I know.
You know, and not that matters what I feel. I'm not really that addicted to social media.
No, I'm not addicted to it. I'm saying like constantly, not even just social media, just with the phone. Whether it's checking the Yankee score, checking my email, checking with the news, like what's going on in the news right now. Like I'm never not on it.
Right.
I'm never not on it. Whether I'm not always engaging in social media. Just the electronic device.
Yeah,
it's just it's nauseating sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a lot less than you are.
Yeah.
But it's a common thing. A lot of people, that's why people have, I mean, it's not a coincidence. People have to say, I'm taking a break from Facebook. Like,
or maybe it's not that. Maybe, I mean, because then sometimes I think, what is the big deal? I'm just, what am I not doing that I could,
right.
What is it that I'm, like, okay, let me put the phone down. Okay, now what am I? I'm just going to sit here.
Right.
And not do nothing.
Yeah, but what I was saying is it's not a coincidence that you'll see posts, need to take a break from Facebook. People take breaks. There's a reason why.
Well, they take breaks. I see a lot of people take breaks because they're tired of what people are saying on there.
Yeah.
That don't bother me.
Right.
That don't bother. What bothers me is my constant just putzing around on it.
Yeah.
Like the other day, it's like I go on Facebook a little bit, put it down, watch a little show. Then I'm like, let me play little cards on there. Oh, right. Angry Birds. Let me play that. Let me do little Words with Friends. Let me go Snapchat. See what people are doing on Snapchat. Let me send myself a little Snapchat. Hey, and then
what's this happening right there?
And then like a little selfie. Hey,
the Italian guy. The Italian comic just come up.
Hey,
gabagool.
You know, and we send some. Okay. I just got an email for avails. Though, let me respond to them. I got to get work. It's like fucking enough already.
It doesn't end.
Right. No,
it
but
doesn't.
You almost understand. Like we were talking about a friend of ours who's getting more famous, and you can almost understand. Imagine like the bombardment he's probably getting now. I was thinking about it on the way home. No wonder he probably ignores people. Because probably think about me who has nothing. I'm sick of it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Could you imagine the onslaught when you are somebody?
Right. That's what we were saying a few weeks ago. The onslaught of interaction that you're forced to have, and we're nobodies.
Yeah, and like nobody. Yeah, you don't want to bitch about it. I don't know. I don't know what even. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck my problem is. I could wake up tomorrow and feel fine. I may have whatever day. It's cloudy. I feel like shit.
Right. I think if you make a plan to feel like the goal is to feel better and more you. If that's the goal, like forget. I want to figure out what it is that's going to make comedy work, or I'm going to figure out what it is to get writing better. Like, fuck all of that.
No, I feel if I make myself better, everything will take care of itself.
That's what I'm saying. But, like, most of the time, I'm like, let me see, I got to figure out how to write. Fuck all of that.
Because that's what I think I've been doing. I've been, like, trying to find happiness through outside things.
Right.
Like, okay, let me get more bits. Let me get more stage time. Let me get better at this. And it's like, it's starting to take the opposite effect. This is the hardest, this is the year I've worked the hardest, the most. And I'm more miserable.
Right.
Because, you know what I mean? It's like, and it's like, yeah, I got to pull back. I got to, like, be happy.
Right.
And then free my mind.
Exactly. So I think if that's the goal, then you get up, I'm just suggesting, like you walk with Cody, but a little bit of just sitting and relaxing, closing your eyes for a few minutes in the park, just get your mind
sit
right.
On a rock or some shit.
Yeah, something. And then maybe, you go, all right, I'm gonna call a therapist. I'll give it a shot. What the fuck? Go talk to somebody for an hour. At the end of that hour, you could be like, that was good or that was useless, whatever.
Yeah.
How long? How bad can it be?
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of there's. I mean, you're not going to go to the city, but there's a therapist in the city that I'm going to ask some comedians about that all comedians go to.
Yeah,
I'm going to ask them about them because apparently the person knows how to deal with us.
Right.
As nobody wants to realize it, we are drug addicts, right? And we're comedians. Like we have two diseases. Two handicaps. We have two handicaps.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah, no one would try any other profession this long without not knowing what's happening. Like you would.
Yeah, can you imagine going to work every day, punching in and having absolutely no idea how this day is going to work out? And like, am I going to get paid today? What is happening today?
Yeah. Yeah, we're sending you to Wilkes-Barre, PA to do a little computer work, but I can only pay you this.
Yeah. And when you get there, I'm not sure where they put the computer. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, you got to learn all this new computer shit, but you got to do it for free on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Got to learn how to do it for free on Tuesday.
In front of like 3 other computer nerds. Yeah. But there's a reason why we do it. I feel really special because I know that this is not everyone's able to do this.
I always feel like I'm supposed to be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a chore for me.
Right.
Like, even when it sucks, it's great. I worked with this comic in Boston, Will Noonan, and we were talking about that. Like even when it sucks and you want to be bitchy, you're like, what am I bitching about? I drove 3 hours, but I just got paid to tell jokes.
Right.
Yeah, this drive sucks, but I just got paid to tell jokes, driving 3 hours, or I would have to drive back and forth all week to get paid somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I was on the New York Crime Report yesterday and sitting in the green room area before the show started. I'm with Anthony Zenhauser, as a comic, and he knows me when I was barking, when I was seating people at the Comedy Corner and work at Home Depot every day.
Yeah.
And we were talking. He's like, he goes, "Good to see you busy." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm busy, but it's not consistent." And just the gigs, the quality of gigs. I'm not at the level where the quality is great yet. They're not bad, but I'm not at the everything's good.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, but think about it. You fucking were working at Home Depot 45, 50 hours a week and coming and seating people just to do comedy, just to get up." Because if we would have talked about this place in your life 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you would have been like, "Oh, I wish."
Yeah.
He's like, "But now you're here." And it's like, it's not good enough.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's like, "We always want the better. We want the next. He goes, "But that's good, because if you were okay with being where you're at, it would go away." That's the thing. Like, if you were okay with just, headlining a couple of the rooms, featuring like you are, if you were okay with featuring and hosting, you wouldn't be headlining right now. But you weren't.
Yeah.
You weren't okay with that. If I was okay with just opening for Kathleen and Sebastian, I would just be opening for Kathleen and Sebastian.
Yeah.
But although they're great gigs, I want more.
Yeah.
And that doesn't keep me. And quite honestly, if you become just like that saying.
Oh, he paused.
You're going.
Wait. You went away right when he said, just
like
that saying. Wait, you there?
Hi.
Okay, you said, just like that saying.
Joe?
And then boom. You don't hear me? You hear me?
Hello?
I got you. You don't have me? I hear you. Let me call him back. Oh, he's calling me back. Hello? Mike. Hello? What happened? Hold on. All right, that's still going. Hello? Mike?
Yo.
What's up? All right. You were at that point, you go, just like that saying, and then it died.
All right. Well, just like when we were back, when the saying in the program is, there's no such thing as standing still. It's either you're moving forward or you fall behind.
Yeah.
Like complacency, even in the game of comedy. Like if you were just okay with just headlining and featuring, you would eventually fall off to where nobody would book you.
Yeah.
You have to want more.
I do want more. I have to. I was thinking today. I feel like I could be better, and I feel that I hold myself back by. I feel like I'm not risk taking enough.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I
feel like I need to be more risk taking. I know I'm funnier than even what I'm saying on stage now.
Right, absolutely.
You know, and it's all. And I'm telling you, if I get in touch with my mental state, if I can get that, I'll be better with that because
right.
I'm defeated during the day. I can't fake confidence going up there. The world's already beating me down, so I'm going up there like with a fucking 0-2 count.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Against a knuckleballer, you're like,
I'm like, oh
I can't
shit,
hit this guy.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, you're out. 1, 2, 3, you're out. Like Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
But listen, bro, I have to. We'll continue this conversation maybe next week. I have to run because I have a shoot I have to go on.
Okay.
But do you have anything quick to plug?
Do I? No, I mean I'm
at Rutherford Hall in Hackettstown, New Jersey, or Alamucci, New Jersey. It's my first time there. I'm headlining this Saturday night. Just Google Rutherford Hall, Hackettstown, and then you'll find the page. You can buy tickets at the place. They said last year they had the fire marshal came. There was so many people that showed up for their last show. So I hope that happens again.
Nice.
I guess so. All right, go to joefernandez.net and
MikeGaffneyLive.com.
and you'll be listening to All in Our Heads.
See ya.